This morning, we're also going to be checking out a business in Marquette that has inspired everybody to be a little creative. You get a chance to do something a little out of the ordinary, but create something to use every day. Now, Andrew Lacombe is in downtown Marquette this morning to tell us a little bit more about Hot Plate. Good morning, Andrew.
Good morning, Vicki. Yeah, we are at Hot Plate in downtown Marquette this morning. It's a paint your own pottery business. It's been here for almost 11 years. And as you look down at the store, you can see all the different types of pottery that people can come in and paint. It's all pre-made, but people can come and put their artistic, creative touches on just about anything you can imagine. I've got some examples here that recent customers have made that's being waited to be picked up. This is a bowl for chips and dip or whatever you want to put in the center here, and very colorful that someone painted. Now this mug I thought was pretty cool. This is you can obviously drink out of the top, but this bottom part here is a place where you can store some cookies that if you want to dip them into whatever you're drinking, it's very convenient. Now coming up, I'm going to be doing some painting of my own. I'm going to put some paint onto this mug here, and you know, I am not sure if I am the best painter in the world. Actually, I know I'm not the best painter in the world. I'm pretty bad. So I'm going to prove that this is something that can be fun for anyone to do of any age and any creative ability, because everyone has that somewhere. You just got to find it, right? So we'll be back here later on this morning. For now, I'll head back to the studio live in Marquette. Andrew Lacombe, TV6 News.
Welcome back. 9 past the hour. Hot Plate in downtown Marquette is a business where people paint their own pottery and then get to take their creations back home to enjoy. Andrew Lacombe going to try it out this morning. Hi, Andrew.
Hey Vicki, we're back here at Hot Plate, and I'm going to be trying this out myself. I've got some help though. Sue Kensington, the owner of Hot Plate, is here with me. And so, Sue, tell me what we have set up here.
You have everything that you need to create a really awesome work of art. Your paints, which are just clay-based, they're non-toxic, they're not going to stain anything, they're not going to hurt you. You have them on a palette, which is our pre-glazed tile, the item that you're going to paint, and we call it, it's fired to the bisque stage. In other words, it's been fired once, you're going to paint it, we'll glaze it with a clear glaze, and then fire it again, and it'll be done.
All right, Sue, so I'm going to hand the microphone off to you while I get to work here. So just tell me about what your rules are here.
Okay, well, we have only one rule, and you have to follow it, and that's to have fun. And every kid who's ever been in here knows that. They can repeat it chapter and verse. Just to have a good time. That's really what you're doing. The process is very simple. You're just putting paint onto your pottery and letting that fun part of your brain take over.
So I like that you just can't screw this up, right?
You can't. You absolutely can't. That's right.
Okay.
It's better if you remember how it was when you were a kid before you got any funny rules about, what you have to do. Sure, look at you. You know what you're doing.
And what kind of groups of people do you get in here? What kind of, just who comes?
Oh, everybody comes here. Individuals, people just walk in. We have folks who make reservations, parties. We just had our 5th marriage proposal here, as a matter of fact. We love being conspirators.
Okay.
Scout groups, church, school groups, just about anybody.
And you have some opportunities for kids to come in the summer too?
Oh yeah,
okay.
we have our kids camp in the summertime, and that is on Tuesdays from 1 until 3. Working all sorts of with different medium, clay, from the beginning to the end, fused glass. We do the pottery painting, acrylic painting, you name it, we do it.
Okay, well, I'm gonna put this paintbrush down because I wanted to do something you showed me earlier with some of these dots. Can you
Yes.
show me how to do this?
Yes.
Here, maybe I'll
okay.
flip back.
All you have to do, it's the paints that we have in every color, and of course, you don't have a rule about never doing anybody's work for them.
Okay,
so we're just I'm going to do.
You're gonna do it? Okay.
Yeah, you can do it.
I'll
yeah,
do it. Okay,
you got it. Yeah, because once somebody else touches your piece, it's not your piece anymore,
yeah,
right?
Okay. So just add some.
Yeah,
dots
that's
here.
all you're doing.
Oh, this is very easy.
Do you think so?
I
Sure.
think so. Just mix it up. Just get going.
And
there. Okay.
I just want to point that out that all the colors that you're working with are clay based. Therefore, they're going to look a lot different when you're painting with them than what they're going to look like when it comes out of the kiln. Okay. It's going to be very bright. Some of those colors are going to change drastically.
All right.
So.
back here. Thanks for joining us. We're going to be back here again coming up in a few minutes as I continue my work. So we're going to head back to the studio now. Live in Marquette this morning, Andrew Lacombe, TV6 News.
All right, thank you very much, Andrew. I'll tell you what, make a nice gift for Mother's Day. Welcome back, everyone. Now, Hot Plate is a paint-your-own pottery studio in downtown Marquette. Fun for everybody of all ages, and you don't have to be a very experienced artist either. That's as TV6's Andrew Lacombe admits and shows us this morning. How is it going, Andrew? We need to see.
Vicki, I'm having a lot of fun down here at Hot Plate this morning. I finished painting my mug. It is all set now to go into the next step, and Deb Parker is going to tell me about what this next step is. I'll set it down here.
Well, this is our glazing tank, and this is the process that actually makes your item shiny. So what we need to do, once your piece has dried for a day or two, we take your piece and we dip it quickly into this glaze. And we have to let this dry. So it actually takes 2 dunks because we have to let this portion of your piece dry, and then we have to redunk it, like I'm going to have to get your handle next. So this is just going to set off to the side and dry for a bit. You can see some pieces over here maybe that have already been dunked twice and are ready to go into our kiln next. That was from a birthday party that we had recently that was tons of fun. So this glaze will then melt basically in the kiln process and turn into the shine that you see on the pieces.
All right, thanks, Deb. We're going to now go over to Sue, who is ready over by the kilns. And, you know, with the magic of Hot Plate and TV, we can show you my finished mug, right, Sue?
Yes, absolutely. That's
Okay.
We just went into hyperdrive
Okay.
here, and oh my gosh, look what's here. Your finished product.
All right, I'm pretty proud of that.
You should
and
be.
And so tell me just about the kiln process. How hot does it get, and how long does it take?
The kiln for this particular kind of clay body and glaze gets up to about 1,830 degrees. And it's in the kiln it takes about 7.5 hours for it to heat up. And then, then another, 14, 15 hours to cool down.
Okay.
So
Now-
it's about, it's a full day and night in the kiln.
We have some other products that people have made that I just wanted to show off. This is a solo cup. So it's pretty solid, not plastic, but I think that's pretty cool. Be able to make one and carry it around all summer. And then check out this plate that someone painted. I think this is very creative. Some good outdoor colors. Reminds me of a rainforest or something. So a lot of fun down here, Sue. And Sue was just telling me that maybe one of the greatest parts is you don't have to clean up when you're done,
No,
right?
you're not allowed to clean up. Even if, this isn't Mama's house. No, you come in here, you paint, you have a good time, make a mess, and then you leave. We take care of everything. It's all
Okay.
about having fun.
Well, great.
Yeah.
I've had a lot of fun this morning. Thanks for
Totally.
showing us around.
Thank
and we're going to head back to the studio now. So live in Marquette, Andrew Lacombe, TV6 News. Back to you, Vicki.
All right, thank you very much, Andrew.